So, hello class, good evening. So, now we will discuss another topic na contract of sale. So, this is a contract of sale by sample, description, or a mix of sample and description. So, let's start. By the way, class, this will be included in your midterm. So, sale by sample, description, and sample and description. So, we are talking about Article 1481. So, sale by sample. So, the parties contract solely with reference to the sample. The seller warrants that the bulk of the goods delivered correspond with the sample shown to the buyer. So, take note class, ibig sabihin, from the bulk of goods or dun sa group of the goods na dinelivered ngayon kay buyer, merong isang sample. Ibig sabihin, makikita mo ngayon yung uh, one sample from the seller. So, example. So, Basco bought 20 sacks of jasmine rice from Sagrado, a grain dealer, after the latter presented to him a sample of 1 kilo of rice. So, take note class, the buyer is Basco and the seller is Sagrado. Sagrado is a grain dealer. Ngayon, si Sagrado, kumuha siya ngayon ng 1 kilo of rice from the 20 sacks of jasmine rice. So, according to the seller or according to Sagrado, it is a jasmine rice. So, Basco ngayon, from the sample na i-present ni Sagrado, bumili ngayon si Basco ng 20 sacks of jasmine rice. So, here, Sagrado warrants the 20 sacks of rice which he delivered to Basco correspond with the 1 kilo sample that he presented to the latter. So, take note class, from the time na nag-present ngayon sa Sagrado ng 1 kilo as a sample, so winawaran niya ngayon na yung 20 sacks of rice is a jasmine rice. But assume that when Basco began to repack the rice in 5 kilo plastic bags, shortly after the delivery of 20 sacks of rice to him, so he noticed that the rice in each of the 20 sacks was inferior quality in contrast to the sample that was earlier shown to him. In this case, Sagrado has committed a breach of his warranty. So, ibig sabihin daw class, let's assume tiningnan na ngayon ni Basco. So, ibig sabihin there is a perfected contract of sale na kaagad doon. So, dineliver na ngayon ni seller o ni Sagrado kay Basco. And then si Basco ngayon, hinahati-hati into 5 kilo plastic bags. So, nakita niya, there is an inferior quality. Ibig sabihin, let's say for example, instead of jasmine rice, tanner pala yon. So, si Sagrado ngayon has committed a breach of his warranty. Ibig sabihin, yung sample ng 1 kilo of rice is magkaiba doon sa actual rice. So, next, sale by description. So here, sale by description, the parties contract solely with reference to the description. The seller warrants that the bulk of goods delivered correspond with the description of the goods presented to the buyer. So dito naman class, nagbebenta ka through catalog. So catalog, ibig sabihin, let's say for example, magbebenta ka ngayon ng goods. So, ngayon, instead na goods yung actual goods ay ipapakita mo, catalog na lang. So, doon sa catalog nakalagay kung ano yung description ng product mo. Just like for example, doon sa bibili ka sa Shopee or Lazada, so description yon. So, sample natin. So, Brad bought from Sang 1 roll of cloth supposedly containing 100 yards. Brad ordered the roll of cloth on the basis of a catalog. So that was earlier mailed to him by Sang, in which it was described that the cloth was 100% wool. So here, si Sang ngayon warrants that the roll of cloth which he delivered to Brad correspond with the description on the catalog. So, and every time na magbebenta ka, you warrant that from the description and the actual are the same. So, let's assume that upon delivery to him, Brad noticed that the cloth contains synthetic wool, in contrast to what he was described in the catalog. Here, Sang has committed a breach of his warranty. So, ibig sabihin, magkaiba yung from the description na presented doon sa catalog kaysa doon sa actual product. So, what if sale by sample and description? So, the seller warrants that the bulk of goods delivered correspond with the both sample and description and not with one only. So, Article 1481. The buyer shall have reasonable opportunity of comparing the bulk with the description or the sample. So kanina, sample lang at saka description, magkaiba yon. Ngayon, nagbebenta siya through sample and description. Meron siyang isang sample and at the same time, there is also a catalog. So, just like for example, bibili kayo ng appliances nyo, pupunta kayo ng M4 or di kayo Imperial. So, di ba makikita nyo yung actual product and at the same time, merong catalog dun sa tabi. List price, installment price, 18 months, 12 months. So, that is the best example of sale by sample and description. So, and now, this is the best part. What will be the remedy available on the part of the buyer or the vendee? So, ano ngayon ang magiging remedy ni buyer at saka ni vendee kapag yung binili niya from the sample or description given by the seller, so anong magiging remedy available to him? So, according to the law, according to Article 1481, if the goods delivered do not correspond with the sample or description or sample and description, as the case may be, the buyer may ask for the rescission of the sale. So, take note class, kapag hindi daw tugma doon sa sample and description or sample and description as the case may be, so ang available kay buyer na remedy is rescission. So, rescind the contract. So, take note class, in a sale by sample or description or combination of the two, there is a perfected contract of sale ha. Kasi baka pwede kayong tanungin dun sa or in our quiz or in our exam. So, in a sale by sample and description, there is a perfected contract of sale. However, nagkaroon ng vitiated doon. It's because magkaiba yung actual kaysa doon isa sample and description. So, take note of that. There is a valid contract of sale. So, what is rescission? So, what is the meaning of rescission? So, it is the revocation, cancellation, or repeal of law, order, or agreement. So, ibig sabihin daw, yung napag-usapan or yung kontrata, ika-cancel. So, in a contract law, it is an equitable remedy which allows a contractual party to cancel the contract. Ibig sabihin daw ng rescission, pagdating sa law, to cancel the contract. So, there is a perfected contract. However, si buyer hindi na satisfied. So, anong gagawin niya? Ika-cancel niya na ngayon yung kontrata. So, the parties may rescind if they are the victims. So, take note class, may right lang na magpa-cancel ng kontrata is yung victim or yung aggrieved party. So, by way of vitiating factors such as misrepresentation, mistake, duress, or undue influence. So, that's all class for sample and description or combination of the two. Thank you.